So guys, in this video we are going to learn about the riveted joints and what are the different types of rivets and what are their uses. So let's start our video. So a rivet is a short cylindrical bar which with a head integral to it. The cylindrical portion of the rivet is called shank or body, and lower portion of the shank is known as tail. The rivets are used to make permanent fastening between the plates, such as in structural work, shipbuilding, bridges, tanks, and boiler cells. The riveted joints are widely used for joining light metals. So this one is the rivet, which have cylindrical shape, and this can be used for connecting lightweight materials. So these are the different types of rivet heads. So as you can see here, the head is like snap, pan head, mushroom head, countersunk head, and the flat counter head, and flat countersunk, round countersunk, and flat head. So these are the different types of heads. Those are we are using in our daily lives. Now, what is the different types of riveted joints? So there are only two types of riveted joints. First one is lap joint, second one is the butt joint. So in lap joint, a lap joint is that in which one plate overlaps the other, and the two plates are then riveted together. So as you can see here, these two types of plates are joined by this riveted joint, because and we are saying it as a lap joint. But in butt joint, a butt joint is that in which the main plate are kept in alignment, butting each other, and a cover plate is placed either one side or on other side of the main plate. The cover plate is then riveted together with the main plates. As you can see here, we are using three plates. First plate is this one, and the second plate was this one. These two are joined by butt joint with the help of the third type of plate. Now, what are the different important terms used in riveted joints? So first one is pitch. So it is the distance from the center of the one rivet to the center of the next rivet measured parallel to the seam as shown in figure. It is usually denoted by P. So we are denoting P as pitch. And the second types of important terms is transverse pitch. So what is this? It is the perpendicular distance between the center lines of the successive rows as shown in figure. It is usually denoted by PT. So we are using P for pitch, PT for transverse pitch, and the third one is diagonal pitch. So it is the distance between the center of the rivets in adjacent rows of zigzag riveted joints as shown in figure. It is usually denoted by PD. So for diagonal pitch we are using representing it as PD. Now what are the proportion of dimension of riveted joints? So first one is the diameter of the riveted hole D may be determined by using T, thickness of the plate. So we can determine the diameter of the riveted hole is equal to 6 under root T, where T is the thickness of the plate. So we will use a riveted hole of that size 6 under root 2, where T is the thickness of the plates. So we can make our rivet according to the thickness of plate. This is the predetermined term. Now the second one is the distance of the center of the riveted from edge of the plate. So we can calculate distance of center of the rivet from edge of the plate is equal to 1.5 d. So remember these two. Now the third one is longitudinal pitch. How we can calculate? So we can calculate longitudinal pitch by is equal to 3d, where d is the diameter of the riveted hole, and we can calculate diameter of the riveted hole is equal to 6 under root 2 under root t, where t is the thickness of the plate, which is given in any numericals, and you can calculate d distance between the center of the rivet and the longitudinal pitch, and the transversal pitch equal to 0.8 p. for chain rivet, and transfer pitch PT is equal to 0.6 P for zigzag rivets. So these two types of riveting. For chain rivet you will use 0.8 P, and for zigzag rivet you will use 0.6 P. And if we know the value of T, then we can calculate all of these values. So remember these points, these are very important, because in SSC JE they can ask directly questions in that all of these points. I hope you understood this video about riveted joints.